this terrain's perfect. I think we are 8.5 minutes from Hedrick, so I think I want to get on this high to Hedrick first because there's a nice east-west option. We can get east. So if we sit there and wait for a tornado to happen, we can get east, so we can just kind of get away from it instead of taking a risk and having to jump north or go south. So this is the best option, I think, instead of waiting around right here, even though this is great terrain. Pictures now too.
Okay. One video.
Trying. There's a funnel on it. I'd love to know what the speed of this road is. It says 45, but I feel like it's probably not. Here it comes. There we go. We got a big wide wall cloud right ahead of us, guys. It's about to go. I don't want to be caught, so. Oh my gosh, guys, tornado. We have a tornado down there. Out here in La Villa, Iowa, awaiting these storms along the Triple Point region that are making their way northeastward into Iowa from Missouri. There's very strong low-level helicity today and a lot of vorticity in 3 Cape, which could cause a lot of smaller supercells to produce significant tornadoes potentially, depending on how much we've destabilized. But as of right now, really warm, humid air as these storm clouds just continue to just blow through from the south as that lower level jet begins to kick in. I've got my brand new car here. And we're ready for these storms that are heading this way. There's already a couple mini supercell kind of shapes that are already taking place down along the Missouri border. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen, but I'm going to be live on YouTube and the Radar Omega app. Don't forget to download that app. I'll put a link below. And on my YouTube channel, you can also find it. But I'll be live on both of those, and I'll see you guys later. Things ready to go. It's going to get very close to producing here within the next probably 30 to 45 minutes. Currently in Albia, headed south. I'm looking at Lake Rathbun right now, J18, going west. As of right this second, the storm's continuing to go through a couple maybe mini mergers of some sort, but I'm not sure, 100% sure what's going on, but it's definitely starting to look better and better as we get closer and closer to it. It actually goes down, but overall they're like actually starting to go through tornado genesis. It's just weird that it looks like they're getting weaker on radar, but that same thing happened with the March 31st storms that kind of came through the same area. They looked like they weakened on radar, and then over time they actually ended up, becoming tornadic instead of being hail producers and wind producers. It's a weird phenomenon. I don't know why that occurs. I don't know enough about that, but it's just interesting that that actually happens like that. This is the highway I was looking for. This is what I went on March 31st, Hedrick Day and Kyoto Day. The beauty of a storm. It's nice I can see it out my window like that now. A couple more looks before I see what happens. It's a nice little mini supercell though. Man, this terrain's perfect. I think we are 8.5 minutes from Hedrick, so I think I want to get on this high to Hedrick first because there's a nice east-west option. We can get east. So if we sit there and wait for a tornado to happen, we can get east, so we can just kind of get away from it instead of taking a risk and having to jump north or go south. So this is the best option, I think, instead of waiting around right here, even though this is great terrain. I will say if it does try to rapidly produce, we can be fine. Now too.
Okay. One video right now.
Trying. There's a funnel on it. I'd love to know what the speed of this road is. It says 45, but I feel like it's probably not. downtown square portion. Kind of probably the safest spot to park in. It looks like a different storm actually. Quite a bit down the road. Oh yeah, that one's about to do it. Quite low. Very interesting looking on that. Wow, it's a very low lowering. You guys can see that thing to the lower right. We've got a little bit of a mezzo, possibly, or wall cloud trying to form on this storm. So definitely interesting appearance as we get closer to this bridge turn, and we're going to finally be crossing this river and getting to a lot better areas for this. It's starting to look really good on the southern portion of this.
Supercell here. This is the entire storm over northwest of Springfield. This is the one that we've been talking about for a while. But low-key, pretty impressive view of the entire storm. Got the cumulonimbus clouds towering up over here. Got the wall cloud trying to develop on the right. And a lot of clearing over here, too. Again, if we get a tornado, it's going to be pretty
lines go
photogenic.
away. We'll see, I guess. A lot. Mine reminds me of Mount Air a little bit. Just before it actually tried to do anything. Beautiful storm. Here it comes. There we go. We got a big wide wall cloud right ahead of us, guys. This thing's really starting to get moving well. I can see the motion pretty well, and I realize we're gonna try to get pretty close to right underneath it. Not quite under it. We're gonna get. Trying to decide if I want to get past it or if I want to stay behind it and let it go. Pretty good motion. It's trying, but it hasn't wanted to yet, for sure. Yep. Okay. Tried pretty hard, but it didn't ever have the process completed. Wow, look at that vaulting. Wild. It's crazy looking, guys. What a wild and crisp vault. I've got to get a picture of this. Just like this. Yeah, that's it. Towards the storm. Yeah, winds are definitely still blowing in from the back of me, so that's what you're looking for tornadoes. Lots of CG bolts. This is such a massive mezzo trying to form on this thing. Such a huge hook. Alright, I'm gonna continue east so I don't get caught behind the line because this thing's about to go. Okay. I don't want to be caught, so. Oh my gosh, guys, tornado. We have a tornado down there. A nice tall tube. We got a nice tall tube to our south, guys. I just saw the tornado touchdown. Directly in front of us.